Today I look at this classroom. This is a magnificent classroom. This whole complex. I just stood on a basketball court that was better than the basketball court I played on in the United States when I was your age. So what I see is great, great, great progress. And that's the reason why the Vice President and I are spending so much time talking to one another. We both believe that our progress has to continue. We have a mutual interest. The United States, President Obama and Vice President Biden want to see a rising China. We don't fear a rising China. We welcome a rising China. No, not only for you, but for our own self-interest. If China is prosperous, if 1,200,000,000 people continue to grow and modernize and expand, that's good for the United States. That means as we break down these what we call trade barriers, walls that are put up against U.S. imports and in America against Chinese imports, as those break down, what that means is we have 1,300,000,000 people to sell American products to. Just as you have 320 million people, not very many by your standards, Americans to sell products to. So we are going through an interesting period in world history where the two largest economies, China and the United States, the rest of the world, not just China and the United States, the whole world is looking at us as political leaders and our presidents and our leaders to determine, are we going to figure out how to even get closer and cooperate more? Because their future depends, the world's future depends on how the two largest economies work together. And so I see nothing but promise. I'll conclude by saying to you, when you study history as you have, but when you go on to university to study, you will read about, in the period of the 70s, there were a lot of Americans, as there were a lot of Chinese, who wanted to keep America isolated and China isolated. I came back from that trip as a young United States Senator, and I said something that was very controversial with some people then. I said, I want to see China grow. And a lot of people said, no. That's bad for the United States, for China to grow and become powerful. Well, now, almost all of America agrees with me. We want to see you succeed. Because in your success comes stability in the region, and comes another partner with whom we can deal to solve some problems that are real threats for both of us. We have to spend more and more time with one another. You have great universities, but I hope many of you come to America to attend our universities. I hope many more Americans come to China, like my niece and my granddaughter, to attend your universities. Because that's the way this will get stronger. We have no reason to fear one another. There is none. If we grow and remain strong, it's good for China. And if you grow and you get even stronger, it's good for the United States. That's the difference from 1970.
Thank you very much.